Starting off with our 21.5 B main. We still need two marshals. Two marshals, please. Two marshals, hop on out. Two marshals. How about Aaron and Andrew? How about you two hop on out? Thank you very much. I know you want to watch this race. I'll give you a round of applause for the boys. Thank you very much. Yeah, teach you to watch. All right. 7 enter, only 2 will emerge victorious. Going down that A main. Marshals ready, drivers ready. Let's get it on at the sound of the tone. Keep it clean through that first couple. Wow. Weaving and bobbing there. That worked out as good as it could. So you guys going hot and heavy on the trigger. Caller leading out. Anton's got a hard charge and Van Wagner behind him, but Anton wants that 2 spot. I know he wants to go to the dance. That there's a lot of people right behind him that also want that ticket. Van Wagner rolls it over. That allows Anton to stretch out his lead. Mike doing an early breakaway dance. Anton in the 2. Van Wagner in that 3. Lozano, Price not too far behind. Then we got King and Kintz rounding out the field. Anton gets a little squirrely, has to marshal himself out. That allowed Van Wagner to get around. As they go through that rumble strip, down the straightaway they go. All battling out. Van Wagner's in that 2 spot. Morissette, Gilbert, all bunched up together now. Keller continuing to check out. Van Wagner gets a little wrong from the driver's stand. That allows Anton to reclaim his 2 spot. Van Wagner hooks the pipe. There goes Gilbert. So Gilbert's going to move into that 3 now. So Anton, Gilbert, and Van Wagner all hashing it out. Down the straightaway they go. A couple of bobbles, though. That's going to allow Mike Caller to distance himself. Caller finding himself in unfamiliar territory in this B main. He's usually a front runner in that A main. But right now he is looking good going out of the rumble strip. Lost a little bit of time after getting marshaled out. By the start-finish line he goes as Anton and Van Wagner go at it coming down that straightaway. 140 in, 320 to go. Watch for the driver's stand. That's 2 and 3 coming up right behind you. Thank you very much. Game on, game on. It is a battle of nerves between Anton and Van Wagner. They both get into each other as they get a little sloppy by that rumble strip. Anton's going to hang on to it. Van Wagner's going to be in that 2, right on that 3, right on his heels. Then we got Lozano, Price, King, Kintz. Caller with a little bit of a bobble. That's going to allow Anton and Van Wagner to get by him here. So Caller with a huge lead gives it all up. Anton to the 1. Van Wagner to the 2. Things went from bad to worse for Caller. Looks like Caller is broken out. So rough bit of luck for Caller. He was off to the races there. He breaks out, but a little bit of fortune shining down on Anton and Van Wagner. Don't count out Gilbert, though. Gilbert's back in the hunt now. Gilbert can see number 2 going down that straightaway. Now left. He goes down the straightaway. Up next, 17.5 B main. Minute 30 left. Van Wagner in the 1. Anton in the 2. Gilbert in the hunt in that 3 spot. He's only 1.9 off the back door. Anton's going to have to throw down the laps he knows how to do. He just needs to stay calm and steady. Dodges a oncoming traffic there. Barely misses. Gilbert with a little bit of a bobble. Going to that step up, step down. It's going to let Anton to stretch out just a tad. Whoever can keep it rubber side down, calm and collected, it's going to emerge victorious and go to that A main. 55 seconds left. Van Wagner in the 1, Anton in the 2. Lozano, Price, King, Caller. Kintz is your running order. Up next is our 17.5 B main. with the usual suspects, Paul Weir, Tucker McCumber, Aaron Brown, and Mike Dameron. That was a joke. All right, 30 seconds left, 30 seconds left. Van Wagner out in that one spot. He's got a huge lead, 11-second lead. No jinx in there. Through the front of the driver's stand he goes. In the yellow white wheels, down the pit. Waves to Larry Tom as he goes by in that rhythm section. Smooth enough. Anton with a 4.6 lead over Gilbert. So with time expiring, Anton makes it through the rhythm section. Is going to come down and claim that 2 spot. Anton, you're going to that A main. Van Wagner's on his white flag lap. He's going to go to that A main. Lozano is going to be in that 3 spot. Cody, you are done. Waiting on Jaree, Van Wagner, and Kintz. Still got one rolling. Still got one rolling. Through the rumble strip he goes down the straightaway. That is Tony Kintz. By that start-finish line he goes. That is a race. All stop in the 1. Van Wagner in the 2. Morissette. Lozano in that 3.
The race is completed.
Van Wagner, Morissette, you guys are going to that A main. We'll still need you down on the track, however, to Marshall. We'll get our 17.5 B main up and underway here in just a few moments. Need all those drivers from race number 1 down on the track. All right, we go get our blowers down. Blowers down. Drivers from race number 2, you're welcome to roll them out, check them in. In the 4, Mike Dameron.
Aaron Brown.
In the 3, Aaron Brown. In the 2, Tucker McCumber. And your BQ for the night. Paul Weir.
1 minute to the start of the race. Slim shading.
All right. No one else down that straightaway. No one else down that straightaway. Let's get him gridded up. We need... actually, we're good. We are good. No, let's get one. Let's get one right
45
here.
seconds to the start of the race.
Let's get one right on this cone right here in front of the driver's stand. Let's see here. Don't worry, Andrew. I'm not going to call you. I already called you. Or Aaron.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Yes, please. Tony, you going to be okay sitting down right there? Is that going to be an issue for you? Oh, stop it. You'll be fine. As long as you can, as long as you're okay sitting down.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
We're good. We're good. I think we're good here. All right. All right, everyone gather around. 17.5 B main coming at you. Taking the top 2 to that A main event. Marshall's ready. Drivers ready. Let's go racing at the sound of the tone. Aaron Brown with a quick move to the inside. Goes from that 3 to the 2 right away. He's going to have Paul Weir. Paul Weir tries to fend him off. Paul Weir let him get by easy. So Aaron's going to move to the 1. Paul in that 2. Yeah, Paul answers back. I'll show you how we do things. We go quad here in this B main. 75 B main. Aaron Brown in the 1. Paul Weir in the 2. Then we got Tucker McCumber in the 3. Mike Dameron running out the field. They both go by that start-finish line. Aaron Brown in the all-yellow TLR on that AKA drip. Down the straightaway he goes. Paul Weir in the 2. 1 and 2 doing a little bit of a breakaway. McCumber trying to keep number 2 in his sights with a little bit of a bobble going on to that step up, step down. Aaron Brown extending his lead out of a little rough luck there in that both rounds of qualifying. And Paul Weir, a couple of Paul Weir mistakes. Here comes Tucker. Tucker's going to move to that 2 spot, and Dameron is in the hunt now. So Tucker moves into that 2 spot. In his TLR rig, white wheels in front of the driver's stand, he goes, followed by Paul Weir and Dameron. So it is a fight for that 2 spot right now. Paul Weir with a series of mistakes put him down. This second spot is still up for grabs. Aaron Brown puts it upside down. No one is in sight, though. He's got himself a huge lead. Dameron got around Paul Weir, so Dameron's going to move into that 3 spot. Paul going to fall to the back. Tucker McCumber going to extend his second place lead now. He's starting to put things together. Working his way through that rumble strip. Still 3 minutes left. Still 3 minutes left. Anything can happen. Aaron Brown is the outlier in this field. He's probably going to put a lap on the field here. He's usually a front runner in that 17.5 class, and he will, barring a disaster, will punch his ticket into that A main. But number 2 spot is still up for grabs. Tucker McCumber has it. Dameron and Paul doing what they can to reclaim it. Tucker extending his lead in that 2 spot. Tucker puts it upside down, has to get marshaled out. No one's close enough to capitalize, however. 2 minutes left, 2 minutes left. Our novice A main is coming up next.
2 minutes left.
Tucker gets it wrong again, has to get marshaled out. Dameron and Paul nowhere in sight. They are gaining a little bit of ground, though, on each one of those mistakes. Keeping a rubber side down is going to be the way to go. Paul Weir makes a move on the outside as Dameron hooks a pipe. So Paul Weir is going to move in that 3 spot, and he's going to be in that same stretch of real estate, working up on Tucker. Tucker's still got a sizable lead, just a couple of turns, but Paul's made up some serious ground there. Paul gets it wrong. Tucker gets it wrong. Paul figuring out that rumble section. He goes quad and makes up quite a bit of time there. With 1 minute left, 1 minute left, still plenty of time. Anything can happen. Paul's trying to make this interesting. Tucker had a sizable lead, and it is
1 minute left.
Gone by the wayside as Paul is throwing down some heaters here. By the start-finish line, he goes. Gap is 2.3. And it's a battle now. It's a battle in the closing seconds, 42 seconds. Tucker's got it. Paul wants it. Tucker gets it wrong. Lands on his feet, however. That allows Paul to catch up a little bit. 23 seconds left. These two are going to get around for one more. They hash it out for this last spot. Paul, a little too much trigger. Bobbles it going on a step up, step down. Tucker gets by, and here comes Paul. And this is going to be it. It's going to be a race to the line here. See who wants this last spot. Tucker puts it upside down, lands on his wheels, though. Here comes Paul Weir as Tucker's getting it sorted up through that kicker into that rhythm section. There's Tucker into the rhythm. Double, triple, single. Double, triple, single out of Paul Weir. Step up, step down. Paul puts it out of bounds. Can't seal the deal. Tucker is going to take it home. Lands himself into that A main. So it's going to be Aaron Brown, Tucker McCumber, Paul Weir, Matt Dameron. That is a race. That is a race. All stop, all stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. We need all those drivers from that B main down on the track to Marshall, and we will need several volunteers for our novice A main. All right, we need a handful of volunteers. Out on the track, please. All right, where's our novice A main drivers? We got 2 of them up there. We got Steve Tad ready to go and Stetson ready to go. We need James and Tony up there. All right, we need marshals. We need marshals out of the pits and on the track, please. We need marshals out of the pits and on the track. We will get our novice A main up and underway here. As soon as we get our marshals sorted out. Thank you, volunteers. Thank you, jury. Thank you, everyone else coming on out. Still need a couple volunteers. All right, A main drivers, go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. Novice A main, go ahead and roll them out. Check them in.
One minute to the start of the race.
We need 2 more marshals. 2 more marshals.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, let's get 2 marshals. 2 marshals, please.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, no one else down that straightaway. No one else down that straightaway. Steve Tad in the 4. Stetson in the 3. Stetson in the 3. James Kent's in that 2. And your top qualifier, Tony
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you, Mike. We need 1 more on the bucket. 1 more on the bucket. 1 more volunteer marshal out on the bucket, please. Randy Cole's going to answer the call. Thank you very much, Randy. Again, if you have a tab, please go in the store and get that squared away. All right, we're ready to get race number 3 up and going. This is our novice A main. 5 minutes of novice madness coming at you. Marshals ready, drivers ready. Let's keep it clean. Let's go racing at the sound of the tone. All right, we got a decent start. Watch going in front of the driver's stand. Tony doing a little pirouette, somehow landing in the lead still. He's got James right behind him. And Tony biffs it, puts it upside down. That lets James and McCumber get around. Then your leader puts it upside down in that rhythm section. He hangs on to that lead. Here comes Stetson. Stetson with a little bit of bobble. That allows Tony to get back into that 2 spot. James pops a wheelie for the crowd as he comes down that straightaway. And his bandit, Tony coming in hot. Tony goes by into that 1 spot. James in the 2. Stetson in the 3. And Steve in the 4. Modified A main coming at you here next. Oops. James getting it wrong. That allowed Stetson to go around. Stetson moves into that 2 spot. James falls to the 3. Tad rounding out the field in that 4 spot. $150 in, 3:10 to go. Tony out front, Stetson in the 2, James in the 3. All right, halfway down, halfway to go. Tony still out front. Stetson getting a little help out of that pit crew. He was in that 2 spot. That's going to allow James to move into that 2 spot. And Steve Tad to drop Marshall. Steve to move into that 3 spot. Oh, Tony breaks out. A little bit of rough luck. Tony was leading the race there, and he broke out. So we got 2 down. It's a race of attrition here. There, if we're running 50% right now, that's going to move James to the front. Stetson got back up and going. Lost a lot of time, however. James in the 1, and that step up, step down has to get marshaled out. Steve Tad's going to move into that 2 spot. Stetson's going to try to throw down some laps. Minute 20 left. Minute 20 left. Stetson going to try to throw some down, see if he can overtake Steve in that 2 spot. James in that 1. Tony falls off the grid. He's going to have to settle for 4th place. Okay.
1 minute left.
All right. 60 seconds left. 60 seconds left. Modified A main is coming up next. Steve Tad hanging on to that 2 spot. Stetson in the 3. James rock solid in that 1 spot. He just got to keep his car together. He's going to take home the victory in this novice class. After an unfortunate breakout by Tony. 20 seconds left, 20 seconds left. All right, everyone will be done when you cross that start-finish line. Steve, you are done in that 2 spot. And here comes your leader taking that win. Novice division in the Traxxas Bandit, James Kintz. James, you are done. Steve, you are done. And here comes Stetson in the 3. You are done. That is a race. All stop, all stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Right on. Thank you. All right, we got our 2-wheel drive A main coming up, and we need some good experienced marshals out on the track, please. So if you've been saving up to come on out and marshal, we need some good qualified marshals to come on out here. We are severely short with only one of our novice drivers able to marshal. Thank you, Willie. Thank you, Brian Day. Alex is out here. Thank you very much. Jerry is out here. Gilbert's out here. Thank you very much for answering the call. Let's get you. In fact, hey, Tony. Tony, will you slide down here to 9? And then Gilbert, can I get you on that step up, step down? All right. Modified drivers. Go ahead and roll them out. Check them in.
Local legend.
In that 7 spot, Ken Kennedy. In the 6, Vinny Pendersoli. In the 5, Kevin Gatt.
Kyle Davis.
Hailing from the old Pueblo. In the 4 spot, Richard Lake. Number 3, Kyle Davis. In the 2, Ryan Caller. And your top qualifier for tonight, Scott. Oh, I just got muted. I don't know what I did there. Some joker's playing games. Scott Spear in that 1, top qualifier. Someone's messing with my dials. All right, no one else down that straightaway. No one else down that straightaway. Go ahead and grid them up. Thank you again to our corner marshals here. These guys will be running hot and heavy. 6 minutes. Modified madness in your mouth. So get them all gridded up here. We'll get you guys kicked off. All right, boys. You guys know what to do. Keep it above the belt. If you get into somebody, give away. Keep it clean through the first couple turns. Marshals ready, drivers ready. Let's get it on at the sound of the tone. Six minutes modified madness coming at you. All single file through those first several turns. Everyone, woo. Watching that rhythm section. Couple guys get it wrong. On that short shoot going into the rhythm section. Then we got somebody hanging up a pipe there going down the straightaway. That was Richard Lake. Who's out front? That is Scott Spear and Ryan Keller doing a little breakaway dance, taking advantage of early mistakes from the backfield. In that 3 spot, Kevin Gatton in the 4. Vinny Pendersoli, Lake, Davis, Kennedy rounding out the field. Vinny got it wrong and let Kyle and Lake get around. So Spear and Kyle are doing their best to maintain this lead they have on the field. Going down the straightaway, they both go. Gatton in that 3 spot, Lake into the 4. Gatton gets it wrong, goes upside down, goes out of bounds. Tries to marshal himself, and it works out, but he loses several spots there. So it's still Spear, Collar, Lake, Davis, Pendersoli, Gatton, Kennedy. Kennedy, your transponder is not picking up, but I'm keeping track of where you are. We'll get that fixed up after the race. Watch by that start-finish line. It is clear. There goes your leader by that start-finish line. Number 2 by the start-finish line. Looks like Kyle Davis moved into that 3 until he rolled it over. Now there goes Richard Lake into that 3 spot. So top 2 AE drivers on that AKA ride. Top 4 drivers, I should say. All rolling that AE platform on the AKA rubber. We are 2 minutes in, 4 to go. Give or take. Scott Spear still on that lead. Caller giving chase. He's got a couple of back markers he's got to get through. Who are fast guys. Thank you, Ken. Vinny, you're going to have number 2 coming up on you. And the 3 spot is Richard Lake. Where is he at? The step up, step down. Kyle Davis giving chase. Your closest battle is going to be for that 1-2 spot. The second closest battle is going to be for that 3 spot between Lake and Davis. Keller got it wrong, and then it went from bad to worse as he's trying to get settled out, and he gets away. So that's going to allow Spear to lengthen his stride there. Keller still in that 3. Lake able to close the gap just a little bit on that 2 spot. 3:20 in, 2:40 to go. 21.5 A-Main coming at you next. We'll have a little commercial break following this main here. 2 minutes left. Scott Spear in the 1, Kyler in the 2, Richard Lake in the 3, 3.7 behind. Kyle Davis in that 4. Gatton Pendersoli is the running order.
2 minutes left.
So as this heat shakes down, nothing close right now. Closest battles between Lake and Davis, separated by a 3.5. Lake in the 3, Davis in the 4. Watch behind you, Drury, in that rhythm section. That was Davis getting it wrong in that rhythm section. That's going to allow Lake to stretch out that lead in that 3 spot. Caller's 8 seconds ahead. Scratch that, 5 seconds ahead. Spear with an 8-second lead. Spear lost a little bit of a time. He's only got 6.5 now on Caller. With 1 minute left. 1 minute left.
1 minute left.
So no close battles to call. It is everyone's position to keep and to lose. I push the wrong button. Scott Spear in the 1, Caller in the 2, Lake in the 3, Davis Gatton, Pedersoli. Sorry, Vinny. Mean to sully your name. Live on YouTube. 5 seconds left, 5 seconds left. Richard Lake's going to be the last one to get by. Everyone else will be done when you cross that start-finish line. Kennedy, you are done. Spear, you're done taking the win. Oh, Caller getting a lot of ground there, but that's going to have to settle for that 2 spot. Carnage down the straightaway. Gatton and Pedersoli get into it, and there is 3rd place Richard Lake. That is a race all stop, taking the win. Scott Spear in the 2, Ryan Caller, Richard Lake in the 3. It is an AE, AKA sweep for our Wednesday night club and modified. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Not at all.
The race is complete.
Yeah. Marshals, grab your blowers. We need all those modified drivers down on the field, please. All those modified drivers down on the field. And we got our 21.5 A main coming up after. Where's Paul? Did Paul leave? Idiot. All right, didn't even say goodbye. All right, let's go ahead and get our blowers down. Get our blowers down. We're going to take a, before we let you guys loose, marshals to your positions, please. Before we let you guys loose, do a little commercial break here. All right. What? No. No water. Commercial break. Commercial. All right, you ready? Feeling like a level 1 troll at your last D&D tourney? Head on down to the Larry Tom's Voltron Emporium and pick up a robot that's made up of smaller
1 minute
robots
to the start of the race.
that look like animals. Be the envy of the next gathering where you roll dice and make up weird stories about dragons. Own the best robot doll in town, Larry Tom's Voltron Emporium. Go ahead and roll them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
No good? Oh, can't all be winners. In the 10.
Nick Bayette.
In the 10, Anton Morissette. In the
Mike
9,
Sarr.
Chris Van Wagner. In the 8,
LOT.
Nick Bayette. In the 7, Craig Shaw. In the
30
6,
seconds to the
Larry
start of the race.
Tom.
Craig
in the
Shaw.
5, Mike
Landwehr.
Sora. In the 4, Jaden Landwehr. In the 3, Andrew
Aaron Jensen.
Menicosi. In the 2, Randy
Randy
Cole.
Cole.
And your top
Andrew
qualifier
Menicosi.
for the night. I'll press the right button. Aaron.
Chris Van Wagner. 15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, no one else down that straightaway. No one else down
Anton
that
Morissette.
straightaway. It's grid them up. We need 1 volunteer out on the bucket, please. 1 volunteer on
Less than 5.
cone number 0. 1 volunteer on cone number 0. 1 volunteer on cone number 0. Jury's going to hop on out. Thank you, Jury. Everyone needs to take a page out of Jury Price's book. She's always hopping out to help Marshall. Maybe you guys can return the favor. I never see Larry volunteer. Like he owns the place or something. All right, we got volunteers out here. All right, Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Keep it clean. Let's go racing at the sound of the tone. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Well done, well done. All right, we are off and running. 6 minutes of 21.5 minutes. Aaron Jensen, I'll let you get away with that. Nothing wrong with that. Puts it upside down, lands on his wheels, but Cole's going to be able to go around. Well, carnage in that rhythm section. Step up, step down is going to get nasty. Cole's in that 1. Jaden in that 2. Aaron gets spun around. And there's Larry Tom making some strides there, trying to dip inside of Aaron, but he relents. Lets him go. Aaron's trying to reset there. Through that rhythm section they go. Cole doing a little bit of a breakaway dance. Jaden in that 2. Andrew Minicosi in the 3. Then we got Jensen, Tom, Bayet, Shaw, Sora, Van Wagner, Anton. In our first minute of our 21.5 A main. Jaden rolling it over. Still able to hang on to that 2 spot. Menicosi's able to close the gap a little bit. Jensen holding strong in that 4. Larry Tom putting down some good laps. He's still in the hunt. He's got Nick Bayet hot on his heels. Shaw and Sora going at it. And Morissette. We are a minute 30 into this race. Still plenty of time for anything to happen. Cole puts it upside down. Step up, scratch that. That wasn't Cole. Sorry about that. That was Anton. Here comes your leader down that straightaway. It's like Cole got it wrong. That allowed Jaden to get around. Cole bonks another pipe, spins it around. So Jaden, that's going to be your... Thank you, Anton. So Jaden's going to find himself out in the lead. Jaden, the trigger man, Landwehr, works his way through that rhythm section. Step up, step down. Some of these 21.5s got some horsepower. You may need to do some Tekken after the race. Just kidding. Maybe not. 2.5 in, 3.5 to go. Jaden in the 1. Minicosi moves into that 2. Jensen's in that now into that 3. Bayet putting upside down that rhythm section. Having to tiptoe out there. Larry Tom putting it on the other side of the track. Gets marshaled out. Watch by that start finish line. That was Cole and Aaron getting into each other. Sora, that's going to be number 4 working with you? Oh, no, you guys are battling for position. Never mind. Game on, game on. Sorry about that, Mike. There's your leader by that start-finish line. Oh, sorry about that. Minicosi moves into that one. Minicosi got a comfy lead right now. Jaden in that 2 spot. Sora in the 3. Jensen battling it out there. Then we got Bayet, Shaw, Cole, Tom, Van Wagner, Morissette. Don't worry, Larry. I'll blur out this race so Leia doesn't see it. 2:10 left. 2:10 left. Andrew out front. Landwehr in the 2. Sora in the 3. Jensen in the 4. Bayet, Cole, Tom, Van Wagner, Shaw, Morissette is your running order. Let's see if I can pick up my leader. There he goes.
2 minutes left.
In front of the driver's stand, working his way up that kicker in that center section of the track, working his way in that rhythm. Andrew Minicosi with the slowest roll in history. He has to get marshaled out by Jaree. Got to go single, single, single. That's going to allow Jaden to gain some ground there. And Sora's in the hunt there. So Sora's starting to put things together. He's got Bayet hot on his heels. Minute 20 left, minute 20 left. 17.5 A main. Called by our very own Richard Lake is coming up next. There goes Andrew by the timing scoring booth, front of the driver's stand. Jaden in that 2. Sora still hanging on that 3 spot. Jensen and Bayet not out of it. Sora puts it upside down. That allows Jensen and Bayet to get around. So Jensen's going to move into that 3 spot right now.
1 minute left.
Jaden gains some ground on the leader. hopefully not dialing it back because Jaden's got a handful of trigger. He knows how to make up time quick. 45 seconds left. Minicozy's out front. Jaden's in the same portion of the track. They work their way to that step up, step down, and it is a battle for number 3. Jensen's got it. Sora wants it. Sora puts it upside down, lands on his feet. Still stays in that 4 spot. Bayette was in the hunt. He had a little bit of a bobble. Cole now getting into it. So Aaron Jensen stretching out in that 3 spot. Sora in the hunt in that 4. Then it's Bayette, Cole. Van Wagner, Shaw, Tom Morissette with 13 seconds left. 13 seconds left. Andrew stretching out his lead just a tad there. This is going to be it for our top 2 drivers. See if our 3rd place driver gets around. Looks like Sora found his way back into that 3 spot. And he makes it around. Jensen gets chopped at the line. So battle is over for number 3. Watching that step up, step down. Watch that step up, step down. Jaden puts it upside down as Minicozy has a little bit of a bobble on that step up, step down. So Minicozy's going to come by that start finish line, take that win. Here comes Jaden. It's all right, Sora. You got that locked up. Nobody else is racing. Sora's the last one by. That is the race. I'll stop. Taking a win. Andrew Minicozy. Jaden in the 2. Mike Sora in the 3.
The race is
Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Everyone from race number 5, we need you down on the track. Larry came in 8th place.
All right, let's go and get those blowers down. Let's go and kick the tires, light the fires. Race number 5, 21-5 drivers. I need you guys out around the track. Shouldn't be looking for any volunteers. Race number 6, you can. Roll them out. Check them in. Roll them out, check them in. Qualifying in the 10 spot. Tucker McCumber in the 9. Downtown, Aaron Brown. In the 8, Mike Kokot. In the 7, Les Anderson. In the 6, Brian Day. In the 5, Zach McConnell. In the 4, Ryan Prince. In the 3, Randy Locken. In the 2.
Aaron Brown.
Will be
Slim
Jimmy
Shady.
Leffler, and on the
Zach
pole
McConnell.
will be
Lee
the
Anderson.
one and only
Ryan
Willie.
Prince. Randy Locken. 1 minute to the start of the race. Mike Kokot.
All right, marshals your spots, please. Marshal your spots. Day and Leffler playing footsies on the back straightaway.
Been there, done that.
And with that, straightaway is closed. Marshals your spots, please.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
I got Cole there, Sora there, Anton Morissette. There. Jensen there. Von Wagner there. Landwehr there.
30 seconds to the start of the
We are
race.
cleared for takeoff. LT is going to give some colorful commentary from the pitcher's mound over here. All right.
15
You
seconds
kids
to the
know
start
the
of the
gig.
race.
Make your passes clean. 6 minutes of pure, unadulterated excitement coming at you at the sound of the tone. And we're locked and loaded. Your post hitter, Willie Smith leading us out. Leffler in the 2, locking in the 3, looking inside. On Leffler, everybody single file through that back section. It's associated, Losey. And McConnell going to be rounding out my top 5. So Willie Smith on top. Leffler in the 2, locking in the 3. McConnell getting it wrong. Brian Day looking to the inside, not able to capitalize. McConnell grabs a fistful of throttle right out in front of Brian Day. Out up front, it's going to be Willie Smith. Black and the white and blue. Through the short chute, through the bowl turn he goes. Marshall's keeping an eye here is Leffler looking for a new career at Duncan, and I don't mean the one that cops eat. Locken going to pull it into the 2. Smith getting it wrong. Prince getting it wrong. So now it's going to be Smith, Locken, Prince, Day, Aaron Brown trying to redeem himself from the B all the way up into the top 5. McConnell, Kokot, Leffler. Ooh, how the mighty have fallen. So right now, it is going to be Willie Smith leading out. Down that back straightaway he goes. In that 2 spot, Randy Locken. About a straightaway back into 3. Ryan Prince, Aaron Brown, Brian Day. McConnell getting it upside down. Leffler now back up into the top 6. Back up front, it is going to be Willie Smith. Double, triple, single. Lock and double, triple, single as well. Prince. Brown getting it wrong. Here comes Day. Brian Day making his way into that A-main event. In the top 5 right now. Back out of front is going to be Willie Smith. He's got 1.5 on Locken. Who's got another 1.6 on Prince? Smith gets it wrong. Locken to the inside. He gets it wrong on the step on, step off. Anton right there to get him. He collects Brown. No harm, no foul. They get it going, but here comes Brian Day. Now he's going to put the pressure on Locken through that center section. So Smith back up front. Prince in the 2. Brown in the 3. Locken, Day, Leffler. That will be my top 6. 2 minutes in, 4 to go. Down the back straightaway, it's going to be Willie Smith, Associated Reedy, a.k.a. Shod Ride. Ryan Prince, TLR. Hobby Wing, Raw Speed Ride. Watch it in front, watch our front list, and you got leader work with you there. Thank you very much, Tucker. Appreciate that. Second coming up on you guys, and third next, Tucker and Les. You guys are working in your own race, so just keep it clean. Prince and Brown working away in front of the driver's stand. They got their sights zeroed in on Smith. Smith keeping it high and tight through the center section of the track. Double, triple. Prince gets it wrong. He marshals himself out. Brown gets on the binder. Lock-in. Then you got Leffler finding his way by McCumber and Brown. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Back up front, Willie Smith leading out. Aaron Brown in the 2. Prince in the 3. Lock-in in the 4. Leffler coming up on Les. Thank you very much. Nicely done. So first, second, third, fourth. Off the end of the straightaway. Leffler 2.8 back off of Lock-in with 3:15 in, 2:45 to go. It is Willie Smith leading out. Watch it by the rhythm section. Watch rhythm section. That will be leader working with you there. Not quite sure who that is. Watch coming down the back straightaway. Watch down the back straightaway. Willie Smith getting it wrong off the end of the straightaway. Aaron Brown going to be taking the lead. Locking in the 2. Prince in the 3. So first, second, third, fourth. Working their way through the short chute. Into the bull turn. Thank you very much. And resume. Aaron Brown through the rhythm. He gets it wrong. Smith over the top. So now Smith back up on top. Locken gets it wrong. Prince going to go back into the 2. Lock it into the 3. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Aaron Brown going to be still maintaining his spot, but he's got McConnell now knocking on his back door. Leffler finding his way up into the top 4. So it is Willie Smith leading out. Ryan Prince in the 2. RL in the 3. Jimmy left in the door. Now Prince gets it wrong. Collects Locken. So now Locken in the 2. And here comes Leffler trying to thread the needle. Doesn't make the move on that. 4:15 in, 1:45 to go. It is on like Donkey Kong. Willie Smith just got to keep it rubber side down. And he's got a huge lead in that top spot. Locking in the 2. Leffler knocking on the back door in the 3. Prince in the 4. Locking gets it wrong. Coming on the front straightaway. So now Jimmy Leff got in full pursuit mode off the end of the short chute through the step downs. And from the driver's stand, triple tabletop out of your second and third place cars. 4:50 in. 1:10 to go. Smith down the back straightaway. Locking through the step on, step off. Leffler through the step on, step off. Prince through the step on, step off. Second, third, and fourth off the end of the straightaway. Prince looking high, looking low, ain't got nowhere to go. Trying to find a way around. Leffler finds a way on the outside. Leffler gets it wrong on the center, but then he gets it right back through the bull turn. Meanwhile, Willie Smith off the end of the straightaway with 45 seconds left to go. Randy Locken leading out in the 2. Leffler in the 3. Now Brown popping up into the top 3. Didn't see what happened to Ryan. Looks like he fell offline. So he's going to drop it to the top 5 with McConnell in the 6. Watch the step on, step off. It is clear. Willie Smith leading out. Lock it in the 2. Leffler in the 3 with 20 seconds to go. Lockett gets by for another. Leffler gets by. Brown gets by for another. So now Brown trying to set his sights on Leffler. And for the driver's stand they go less than 10. Willie should get by for one more. Less than 5. Leffler rolls it over and upside down. That moves Brown into the top 2 now. That'll be time. Finish lap here on. RL, you are done. Brian Day, you are done. Brown picking up the top 3. Leffler in the 4. Keep it clean till I call race done, guys. Keep it clean till I call race done. Prince, McConnell, Tucker, Les waiting on Cocott and Willie Smith taking the win. That is a race all stop. Marshals, grab those blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Race number 7. Four-wheel drive coming up at you next. Drivers from race number 6, I need you guys back out on the track, please.
The race is completed.
Also, a friendly reminder, if you have an open tab inside, please come inside and see me. Get those tabs closed.
Ryan Caller.
All right, drivers from race number 6. Need you down on the track. Thank you,
Kevin Gatton.
Mr. Lake, for helping out. All right, let's get our blowers down. Blowers down. Race number 7, you guys go roll them out. Check them in. In that 8 spot, Chris Van Wagner. In the 7, Mike Dameron. In the 6, Nick Bayette. In the 5, Brent Mann. In the 4, Alex Craig. In the 3, Ryan Prince. In the 1, Ryan Caller. In your top qualifier for tonight. Kevin.
Penguin.
All right.
Mike
Prince
Dameron.
going full cheat mode. Going to throw a mod in there. So he's going to mix it up with Caller
Ryan Prince.
and Gatton. No one else down that straightaway.
1 minute to the start of the race. Brent Mann.
I'll let you get away with that because you volunteered for me.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Chris Van Wagner.
Nick, you going to make the call? No, Nick? All right. Let's get things up and going.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, Marshall's ready, driver's ready. Let's go racing at the sound of the tone. Good, clean start out, everyone. That's what I like to see. Gatton leading it out. Caller in that 2. Prince in the 3. Craig leading out. Our expert division. Top 4 drivers breaking out a little bit. Our 3 mod drivers breaking out. Alex breaking away from his field. If you have a tab going, please go inside and get it taken care of. Oh, no. Man down. Long 6-minute main. Gatton, Caller, Prince still battling it out here. No one's really broken away. Prince trying to stay in the hunt there. Alex out front of that expert division. We got Brent Mann in the 2. Van Wagner in the 3. Dameron breaking out. Gatton and Caller hashing it out through the rhythm section. Before I could say it, they're already going down that straightaway by the start-finish line. It's Gatton Caller. Neck and neck, separated by 0.4. 2:30 in, 3:30 to go. And Caller moves to the inside off that rumble strip. overtakes Gatton, so they are neck and neck going in front of the driver's stand right now. Both of them go huge downside that tabletop. These two doing what they normally do. Battling it out. Caller's got the upper hand, but not by much. 0.3 of a second separates the two. Watch that step up, step down. Top two drivers miss it. Gatton puts it upside down, gets marshaled out quick though by Brian Day. Doesn't lose too much time. But as close as these guys been, that's the biggest lead right now. But they're still within a turn of one another. 3:30 in, 2:30 to go. Alex leading out that expert division. Kyler leading out the mod division. And Van Wagner is going to walk away with the sportsman division. He's the sole survivor of that sportsman division. It's like Kyler bobbled. Gatton got back around. Those are going to be your two leaders working with you. Gatton just got around. If you'll let that other
2 minutes
gentleman
left.
go around. Kyler with a little bit of a bobble through that rhythm section. And then smokes it over that quad down the straightaway. Makes up a little bit of a lost time. Gatton's starting to stretch out just a little bit. Kyler not letting him get out of his sights though. One little bobble and the lead will change with a minute 35 left. Minute 35 left. Minute 13 left. Minute 13 left. See you, Scott. Track will be closed after this race is complete. Track will be closed.
1 minute left.
Gatton 1.9 over Kyler. Alex checked out in that expert division. Brent Mann in the 2. Kyler working his way through traffic. Gatton working his way through traffic. Kyler working his way through traffic. There goes Gatton by that start-finish line. There's Kyler by the start-finish line. With 8 seconds to go. 8 seconds to go. See if Alex gets by for one more. He'll probably get trapped. There goes Gatton upside down. Going to that start-finish line. And then Kyler clips him coming by that start-finish line. And Kyler out of nowhere takes it from Gatton. Late mistake. We're still waiting on these last two drivers. Brent Mann's going to have to limp it by that start-finish line. Craig going to take the win in that expert class. Van Wagner taking the win in sports.
The race is
That is a
complete.
race. All stop, all stop. No need to grab your blowers. Thank you all for coming out. I hope you all had a good time. We'll do it again next Wednesday. It'll be our last Wednesday night race with this layout. So come on out and let's send it off with a bang. We got something special planned before the mains Wednesday night. Details to follow. But we will be doing club racing Saturday as well. So come on out Saturday and let's do it again. Again, thank you all for coming out. All you guys have a safe trip home and we'll see you guys next time. No, you won sportsman.